Hi, welcome back to another Harry's Hobbies video. And in this one, of course, I'm still working on the 1960s Batmobile from Lego. And I am up to bag 11. They don't do things by steps. In Lego, they do them by bag. So that's the reason I'm going bag by bag. So I am up to bag 11. And once again, we're starting it like I start all of the Lego bag. We got our little tub out. And I take the bag, make sure everything's shook down to the bottom. And then I simply cut the bag open. And I'll reach inside and pull a little bonus bag out. And then we pour the content into the bag or into the tub, making sure everything is out of the main bag. And then of course we take a look at the small bag. And then we can okay, so we're going to start with, in this particular one, we're going to start with that. It's calling for triple red ones. And we put the triple red one on top of the black piece. And we get two of these out. And this is, I'm working on the seat evidently. And since there's two seats, I have to do double. And let's see, I bet that those are going to be in a little bag. They did the small bag for relatively small pieces, like the ones I'm getting now, because these, I guess, were getting stuck in the larger pieces from bouncing around through shipping and manufacturing and all that. So they started doing that, I guess. Well, at least that's what I read anyway. And it does sound quite logical to keep things from getting too messed up. And for those of you who really need to know, I'm using the app instead of having their big instruction booklet. And actually, this has been kind of nice because it steps through everything step by step. And of course, it doesn't help with the searching of pieces, but It does help you with the placement because you can zoom in and zoom out 360, and you go forward and backwards in the instructions to see where you may have made any mistakes, and that came in handy for me when I did make that mistake and had to back everything back up to part 2 or bag 2, and then had to work back from there because I had placed a couple of pieces line them up wrong, and that threw everything out of kilter. So as a matter of fact, I just used a little zoom in accessory right there to check the placement of the black pieces I just used here. All right. Does stick over there. I'm about ready to get going on this one, so I'll see you on the other side. Cut here. Here. Well, and there we have the seats and the steering wheel, along with a whole bunch of little stickers added to the panels up in this area. And of course, I'll be taking this back and getting some close-up shots And the seats kind of tilt up a little bit. Not very far, but they do tilt. So I'll be doing that. And those pictures will be coming up shortly after this video. So keep watching for that. And once again, thanks for watching.